Chilling, man. What's good with you, bro?
Let's get right into this, brother, man. Announced today from TBL Exodus card that you and Miss Hustle, which is a book for a third time now, we'll get into that in a second, and J2 and Saga is not going down. A lot of conversations on why these battles are not going down. Situations, a lot of speculation. The Easy the Block captain has issues with Miss Hustle and J2, and he's the one that made the actual call to make these battles not go down. How are you feeling right now after hearing the last hour of 45
Well, I
minutes?
was told. Well, I was told on Thursday. So I got hit up on Thursday by the league, and they was just like, "Yo, I didn't get no explanation. They was just like, "Yo, we can't do the battle. We can't do the hustle battle." And I was just like, "Why?" Like I said, "Why not?" But they was just like, We just can't do it." And they was like, How about Av?" Like they asked me about Av, but I'm already booked with Av on URL. We were supposed to battle. Me and Av were supposed to battle. I want to say maybe a month ago, but scheduling conflicts. Like Av had something to do, and it was a bunch of different things and whatnot. So the date that they had the date that URL wanted to do the event, we couldn't do it. So they ended up getting pushed back. Well, TBL obviously that battle never got announced. So TBL just asked me about me and Av, and so I told him, I was like, "Yo, we can't. Like, I'm contractually obligated with URL. You know what I'm saying?"
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt that they wanted to go ahead and spend the money that URL gave me and Av to go ahead and pay them just to get that battle. And so it was just like, all right, that's why you see Saga and Av, and then J2 off that joint. So after that, they was looking for another opponent. You know what I'm saying? It was like, "Yo, we'll look for another opponent. We'll see," but they couldn't find another opponent. And when they couldn't find another opponent, they just basically said, "Hey, we'll just remake you and Hustle next year." So I knew since Thursday, like Thursday night, that it wasn't gonna happen, like Thursday, Friday. But that was it though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know. I put up on Twitter that I didn't know the details, and Hustle kind
Hustle
of
ain't
pushed
like
back.
that. Hustle
Yeah,
did not
Hustle
like
was
that
like,
tweet.
yeah, she was like, "You gaslighting the fans." I said, "What are you talking? Like to me, it's like, what do you mean? Like, here's the thing. Why are you assuming that I know all the details, or that I know more details than the league who was trying to put you and Easy both on the same card?" You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, that ain't no disrespectful question. I'm legit asking an innocent question, and my thing is like, you got the league, you got Chiller, you got league owners who are dealing with multiple battlers. Why would they not know? Why would they put together a battle that's supposedly just out in the open, that these two battlers don't have an issue with it? Like me, like, yeah, okay, I knew you was on Chrome. I knew you had something to do with Pat. I don't know why y'all can't be on the same card. I didn't know, and I ain't now. Granted, I ain't gonna lie. Like the J2 stuff, when someone had sent me some tweets that him and Easy went back and forth, and I was like, okay, cool. I understand. Like, if somebody did feel a type
And
of way,
Skull, hey Loso, I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but Skull is battling Dre Dennis the night before, right? And Skull and J2 had a lot of words back and forth. Everybody's going to be in New York City. I think Skull plays a part in this also in terms of Easy
yeah,
Skull's relationship. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, 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 yeah. I saw some tweets about that too. So my
Right.
thing is like this. This is the thing. Like, if a person has a specific if a battler has demands like, "Yo, I don't want X, Y, and Z on the card," then okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you got that type of power, then go ahead and use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ain't gonna fault you for that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my only thing is, why was that not communicated prior to the card being laid out? If you knew that Easy was that important to the particular card, why not show him the card who was already on it? One, right? Two, that's what I'm saying. This also coincide with Hustle's, reflex message to me, right? Saying like, like, don't play around, Lo. So it's like, yo, you got a league owner and a battler, Chilla Jones, and multiple people who's also involved with the booking, who put you and J2 on a card with Easy, and they had no problem releasing the battles. They had no problem releasing the flyers. How would I know something that they don't know? I don't know. I'm not involved. You don't ever see me in no battle rap drama. I don't ever be in none of that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too is like, I think that if Easy, first of all, you got to think about Hustle and J2 are both on Apollo, so they're in rotation with TBL. They're
Right.
battlers that TBL obviously calls. I think Easy should have at least been like, yo, who's on the card? If you really felt this strongly about two people that you wouldn't want on the card, I think you should have at least told them. Just so you got to think about it, because it's not just those two. It's two other people. It's me and Sago. Whoever else would have got booked versus Hustle J2, it would have been two other people who would have been involved with that matchups that you now interrupt in a bag that could have came across our way. So, like I said, I'm not. I mean, after hearing all the ins and outs between both parties, I'm not shocked that he felt that way. I'm not even saying that Easy is, this, that, like wrong or nothing like that. I'm just saying for me, I think that this thing could have been prevented if certain steps would have been taken, taken in place before the announcing of the card.
So let's go here right quick. I'm trying to see how I set this off though. Do you feel TBL knew there was tension between certain camps?
No, I don't think so.
Or did they miss that?
They missed it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all missed it. Like, even me. I wasn't thinking about that,
you
bro.
missed it, you?
Bro, when they called me and told me Hustle couldn't be on the card, I legit thought that it had something to do with Fendi or Bonnie. Like, I was looking at the card and was thinking, like, it was like a female thing. Like, no, like, not because of that, but I'm just saying, like, in my mind.
You didn't question them, no, Los. You didn't question them, no? Like, yo, what's going on? Why were you didn't question TBL?
I didn't think it had anything to do with Easy at the time. That's what I'm saying. My first thought was that she got an issue with a girl on the card. Like, that's legit what I thought. I like, why can't Hustle be on the card? Like, she was just on a pilot.
No, I'm asking why didn't you ask TBL what's going on? Is what I'm asking them. Like, yo, what's going on?
Because as soon as they called me, when they told me, when they got on the phone with me and told me, yo, we can't do the Hustle battle. Can you battle Av? Like, that was the next conversation. Like, it was right then. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I can't. But I just didn't even think about why I couldn't battle Hustle. I felt like if they wanted me to know, like, no lie, I felt like the way that they conveyed it to me, I felt like if I would have asked them right then and there, yo, why can't Hustle be on the card? They would have been like, some behind the scenes stuff. Like, I thought they would have just gave me a vague answer anyway because of the way that they went about and asked me about Av. So when that whole situation was going on, and then, I had even texted Chill, I was like, yo, let me know if y'all find another opponent. And they was like, yo, we working on it. Like, that's legit what they wrote me, that we working on other opponents. But nothing went through. And so, like I said, I was definitely confused, but I was also on to the next as soon as it happened, because for me, I'm just always constantly getting booked. So I was just like, all right, bet. What's the other matchup that we could do? So, but then when it all came out, I was like, all right, cool. Now I'm kind of putting two to two together.
Did this mess up your pay?
Yeah, the back end. Yeah. I get to keep the deposit, but I mean, for me, I always kind of said, and then, I'm already battling twice that weekend. That would have been my second battle. I was battling Pain on Friday and then Hustle on Saturday. So, for me, I'm always kind of setting things up like, all right, cool. I'm making X amount of money on this week, boom, boom. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. That's why I wanted a replacement battle anyway. I was just like, yo, let's go ahead and get to the next bag.
Well, let me ask you this. Respectfully to TBL, but should they give you your second half, especially if you have nothing to do with this situation? Yeah. Should they, though?
Nah, only because, like, from when it got booked, they definitely... So TBL doesn't usually work like this. They usually hit you up months in advance. That's one of the things they pride on. Mm-hmm. One of the things with that particular league, they always say, yo, we want to hit battlers up and lock battlers in months in advance, so preparation's not an issue. They actually booked this particular battle super late. This whole card got booked late. And so I was only booked with Hustle. No lie, we probably signed the contracts maybe a week before the announcement. So in their mind, they're just looking at it like, yo, no writing's been done. I don't have it's not like I got 3 rounds for Hustle, nothing like that. So it's not like they owe me, any compensation for the work that I put in for it.
Well, Los, I'm thinking now, right? If you're telling me you guys got booked late, right? Correct? You guys got booked late. So I'm pretty sure Easy and Twork was locked in early. Maybe they didn't know at the time when Easy and Twork and contract negotiation and deposits and all that, they didn't have you and Hustle in mind at the time.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I think that Easy and Twork obviously is the first. You got to think about it. they put together a main event prior to see what card we can build around it. So I'm not shocked at that.
Right.
But my only thing is, once you lock in these or even if you have these battles locked in, before dropping it, maybe just go to easy and say, well, I mean, I don't know. It's not like they're obligated.
Are you saying call his bluff? Should they have called his bluff?
Not call his bluff, but just like, yo, this the card. Or Easy should have. Here's the thing. I really do think that it's on Easy, though. If you feel that strongly about two battlers who are in constant rotation, this isn't like people who don't get booked. These are two battlers who are constantly getting booked. If you feel that way, you just got to voice your opinion. Hey, I'll do these cards. I'll do this battle for you. But these other two battlers cannot be on the same card as me.
Are you saying in the beginning of the negotiation?
Yeah. Easy should have just made mention of that to TBL prior to locking in with Twork.
And does TBL play a part? Like, okay, you know, I mean, it's all over. Here's the thing, because the way Hustle did you see Hustle's tweet when she said Easy originally didn't have an issue with her being on the card? Did you see that tweet she put out there?
I did. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, we need Easy to kind of like,
yeah, right.
Because Easy also tweeted saying that he stands on every decision he's made. So my thing is like what I don't. That's why I asked, what's the history? Like, what are we insinuating, that Remy Ma made the decision? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we saying that Remy said, hey, Hustle can't be on it, but Easy said no to J2? Like, my thing is like, Remy and Easy, they move as a unit. They were together at the last event. They were together at the Hitman and Mook joint. You know what I'm saying? I seen them together. And so I don't think that they would have made it's not like, I don't think Remy made a decision and Easy was like, nah, come on, babe, we gotta have Hustle on the card. Like, nah. They both felt a type of way about something, and they both.
But do you feel that was a wifey's executive decision, though? What was that?
That's the thing. I don't even know I don't know how deep it runs, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all the ins and outs.
Right.
That's why I said, like, anybody trying to insinuate like, Los, you over here trying to gaslight the fans into yada yada yada. I'm like, what are you talking about? I really don't know. I don't know why you can't be in the same room as both of them. I don't know. Now, granted, I know now why J2 can't be in the same room as Easy, but I don't know why you can't be. Like, I knew why it was some back and forth. I like, it's always back and forth. It's back and forth with everybody.
Did you hear about the recordings of Hustle getting at Remy? Did you hear those?
Nah, I didn't.
Really? Yeah, that was all
over.
What's
that? Recordings what?
Of Hustle having some disparaging comments towards Remy.
Okay. See? Now you giving me. Now that makes sense. Now it's like, okay. Yo, so this is the thing though. 3, are you also saying then, are you shocked that Chilla, a battler who's on Twitter, who's involved in this culture, are you shocked that a league owner, Kenny, are you shocked that more people who's even behind the scenes with us?
They should have known better, Loso. They should have known better. They should have known somebody in that circle. When you're putting minds together and trying to get battles put together, you should know, you know what? Maybe these people should not be on the same card. Let's avoid any kind of drama. We're talking about
let me have a conversation. Because here's the thing: how am I like why am I supposed to know everything, but not the people putting it together?
But see, here's the thing. I think everybody can point the finger at everybody. Because here's the thing: like you said, Easy should have asked TBL, since me and Twork are the main event, who else is on this card? Right?
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, if you're telling me, Loso, that you and Hustle got booked late, there was no conversation with TBL and Easy to have at that particular time, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't think Easy should have asked who's else on the card. I think he should have just been like, hey, I know you booked Hustle and J2 on Apollo, your other big card.
Now, was he not reading the room? Does he know that? Was he not reading the room, not knowing that these people are on this card?
Yeah. And then maybe, and like you said, bro, let's work this out, right? Let's say what you're saying is right, that it was Remy's decision. Maybe he didn't even know Remy felt that way about Hustle being in the room until it was announced. Maybe that.
That's why Hustle's tweet speaks in high volumes when she says he did not have a problem with being on this card originally. So if
but where she And where's she getting that from? Like, did she speed it easy? That's what I'm saying. Like, where's she getting that from?
That's
I don't
a
know.
very good question. That's a very good
Yeah.
question. That's
Because
a very good
she might
question,
be
bro.
true. She might be telling the truth. I mean, I don't
Right.
know. I don't know what's that situation. You know what I'm saying? I know like once me and Hustle got locked, I thought it was locked. But once they came to me and told me that situation, I was like, Remy and Easy was not the first person I thought about. They were not the second person I thought about. I thought it was something else. But
right. Are you do you feel away by Easy?
nah, I don't. Because like, I mean, it just is what it is, bro. Like when
Would you do the same thing if you're in his shoes?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So I've never had no reason as to like to take somebody off the card, but like when I was booked on Gnome, a lot of people don't know this. When I was booked on Gnome, my debut battle, it was me and Scotty, and then you had all the other vets on it, right? But we was the only debut. Originally, it was supposed to be Mac Mel versus Franchise to open up before me and Scotty. I told URL, I said, I'm not gonna do the battle with Mac Mel Franchise. No diss to them, but the reason why was because I needed it to be a special. It would have diluted my debut on Gnome if you had
Also,
two other people.
you block battles also. You block battles also. Then
I didn't block. I just told him this. Is what I said. I said, yo, what I said. Look, this what I said. This what I said. I said, yo, I wasn't interested in doing that particular event. If you had two other newer guys debuted in the same night, it would have diluted my debut. So Franchise and Mac Mel didn't get on that. Wasn't on Gnome that day. But so if you got that power, if you got that leverage,
right,
and that's just what you want to do, then do it. But my thing is like I didn't do it out of no hostility between me and the battlers. It was more so just like, yo, the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was.
Wow, this is so. Do you still want the battle, or is this like you Hustle just can't for some reason?
I mean, who knows, bro? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens though in the future.
Some people are mad at Easy and everything. Like they say he had too much power. That comes
I
with
mean,
it, though, right?
That comes with it, bro. That comes with it. And you got a grudge match everybody wants to see. Come on, bro. At the end of the day, TBL
that's coming from you. That's coming from you, who was on this card saying that.
At the end of the day, TBL looked at the card and said,
right.
Is Easy and Twork worth J2, Saga, Loso, and Hustle off the card? And they said, yeah. You may disagree with it or not, but it's not our decision. It's the league owner's decision. TBL looked at it and said, we're going to make more money off of this than what we're losing over here. So.
Wow, it's crazy, bro. I would say this. I don't like when cards are announced and then we lose the battles.
Yeah.
I don't like, for some reason, I don't like that. I just don't like that.
Facts.
Regardless if you feel, it's J2. No, once it's announced, I want to see it.
Facts,
and when you skip away from us, it's like, for whatever reason,
exactly.
I'd rather you don't put the card and we don't know as fans.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't know shit, Los.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. They should start doing, drop the card in like a group chat to all the battlers. Then let's see what we say. Then go ahead and drop it to the fans. We'll see, bro.
Oh man!
But we still on our Cody run 3. They ain't stopping.
You're having a good year, sir. You're having a good year, sir.
Working 3. We still working 3.
But this should have been a good look, though.
Heck yeah, always.
It's hustle at the end of the day.
Always hustle.
She coming up a dope battle with O-Red and all that.
Always, bro. She always fires. She always competitive.
Mm-hmm. She's tight though. Is it safe to say she's more angry than you are? Is it safe to say she's more angry than you are?
Yeah, because I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. Like, I mean, J2 and Hustle have every right. Because you got to think about it. It's not like I was taken off the card. Right. I was just collateral damage almost. I'm upset about, obviously not getting my back in and stuff, but I'm not angry. So, it is what it is.
Oh, man. Jesus Lord. So what's next, man?
We got Payne, bro. That's it. I battle Payne on Scoop's card, 5 versus 5. So me and Payne, he having a good year too, bro. So
yeah, he is.
It'll be a good battle.
I think him and T-Top had a goodie.
Him and Cortez.
Cortez. I had him beating Suge when they battled.
Suge. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got a good year, bro. He got some good names
Yeah,
under his
Pink's having a
side for
good
this year.
Pink's
And he's been around for a minute. He's been around for a minute.
For a hot minute, he's been around and everything like that.
Yeah. Freestyle Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be your highest Cody ranking this year?
It better. My highest, I think, was it 9?
Mm-hmm.
I think my highest rating is 9. After that, I got like 3 11s after that. But yeah. We'll see, bro. Yeah, I hopefully, I think so. What you feel?
Rock, Twork, you, Real Deal, A-Ward, Fonz, Av, like those guys are having. I can say Real Deal, yeah. Those guys are having a phenomenal year.
Having good years, bro. So yeah, that's why I'm not stopping, bro. I'm working to the clock hit 0.
How you feel about Ward's URL debut?
I loved it, bro. I hated the whole narrative around, it was underwhelming. To me, it's like...
All right, so let me ask you a question about that real quick. And I know Ward felt away about it and everything. But you're the battle rapper. If a general consensus feels that way about a battle, what can you guys do at times if the consensus feels that way?
No. Here's the thing. If the consensus is that the battle's underwhelming, the battle's underwhelming. You can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta kind of like... You just got to chalk it up.
It's not really all A-Ward's fault why people think that also.
I don't think so, bro. You got to think about it, bro. T-Top was up there rapping 20-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to draw the crowd out like that. And, I mean, to me, how it felt when I was watching it, it seemed like T-Top didn't battle A-Ward like it was A-Ward's debut. T-Top just battled A-Ward like it was another battler. Like, it wasn't like a big deal like A-Ward's debut. You know what I'm saying? A-Ward was battling like it was his debut. And so because it didn't mean that much to T-Top, you kind of see what it translated to. He had a crazy first round.
I'm kind of shocked, though. If you're saying that, right? Let's say what you're saying is true, right? Allegedly. Yeah. I'm shocked.
Nah, I'm not. Because that's just how, T-Top is so busy. He's doing so much that Ward is another check. Ward is another opportunity on the big path. Like, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Loso, me and you was in Atlanta for them 3 days when everybody was partying until like damn near 3 o'clock in the morning. They had a T-Top went and beat Chef Tress. The next day we eating steak to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that T-Top wasn't trying to beat A-Ward. He was. What I'm saying is like the conversation or like the angles or like certain, like, to me, it could have been a little bit more tactical from T-Top. That's what I was saying. Like, I like, you got to think about it. He definitely was prepared. Ain't nobody who's rapping 10-minute rounds is not prepared. Like, he definitely was prepped.
That's a fact.
But,
that's a fact.
Yeah, I just think that, that was just what it translated. Now, Ward also told me that in the building, it didn't feel like that. In the building, nobody was thinking.
Well, Los, you know how in the building at the crib is 2 totally different.
Yeah, that's why I told him. I told him that. Yeah, online it was nasty, bro. Like, everybody was just like, bro, this wasn't a good debut. This was underwhelming. This is all this stuff. And I was like, what'd you want my dog to do? Backflip off the stage and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did his thing.
He told me that he felt his material for T-Top was better than his material for JC. I disagree, but once again, he's a battle rapper. He knows better, right? I get all that. I'm just saying, from a fan standpoint, a fan of battle rap, a fan of A-Ward. A-Ward is my guy. Yeah. I thought his material against JC was better, but I got him beating T-Top clearly.
Yeah. And here's the thing, bro, as a battler, bro, there's times where you know for a fact how much energy you put into a particular battle. Right. And it didn't translate. And then how much, bro, there's been so many times, where I've gotten off stage and leagues, like the league owner and the fans have came up to me like, Loso, thank you so much, bro. Crazy, but bro, thank you so much for taking this serious. And in my head, I'm like, bro, I wrote this on the plane ride here.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, like, sometimes it just translates. Like, JC, I think it was just a really, really good crowd. It was decent. It was good material. But, I could tell you firsthand, who I'm always on the phone with, Ward, that the material he brought for T-Top, he was putting more energy. Now, granted, it doesn't matter about the energy or the time frame that you had. Sometimes they don't translate. Sometimes you probably just miscalculated. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that the word underwhelming should have been used for that particular battle, because I don't think Ward himself. You know what? The battle itself was underwhelming. But the debut, if you trying to just like hyper focus on Ward, I don't think that that's fair.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I can think that. I can think that. I can think that. Last question though. Easy or Jeruz? Who you like?
Man, that's such a good conversation, bro.
Coming off a loss, Jeruz, you're a battle rapper, Loso. Coming off a battle, is this a thing where you can't lose 2 in a row? You know, is it bad for Twork?
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. He can't. He not gonna want to lose 2 in a row, but then also Easy don't want to lose like 2 in a row to Twork. You know what I'm saying? So like it goes hand in hand with that.
Right.
Man, that's such a. I mean, I would think I'll probably lean a little bit edge towards Twork, I think.
All right.
But Easy could go in there, talk, and I mean, really get the crowd behind him. I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll see what that conversation's like, bro.
Does Easy give Twork more ammunition now with this transpired within the last?
Yeah, definitely. But it's so much. There's so many narratives and conversations around both of them that, bro, it's gonna be angles and like ammo for both of them to use for days, bro. It's really gonna be like, yo, who could do it in the most creative way, and who could get the crowd to flip on the other person first. So
right, good point. Well, URL is petty, man. They put out "You Can't Copy Respect." I think that's hilarious. I think that's
funny,
that's so
bro.
petty URL. But I like it.
I love it. I'm here for it.
My brother Loso, man. Listen, you having a dope year, man. Finish the year strong.
Always.
You got 2
yes,
more
sir.
months, 3 months left in the year. And then, well, did I ask you? So you in Hustle? That's done with or rescheduled or what?
I mean, they talking about next year, so we'll see. It ain't happening this year. I know that for a fact. Yeah.
All right, my brother. Appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir, man.
Love, my brother. Shout out to my guy Loso. You know the vibes already. You heard?